So the top 10 schools in Texas, starting with number 10, Trinity University in San Antonio, Texas. Every Wednesday they have nacho hour, where they serve free nachos to students at 3:33 p.m. I mean, who wouldn't want to go here?
You like nachos? Problem is they're nacho.
But anyways, Trinity is a small liberal arts school with just about 2,500 students, and they offer just about any degree you want. Some of the most common majors are engineering science, communication, and accounting. San Antonio is a great city to be in. It's one of the largest cities in the US with pro basketball team San Antonio Spurs and all the Tex-Mex food you could ever want.
You like Tex-Mex?
The acceptance rate is around 30%, and to get in, you'll need an ACT between a 29 and a 32, or an SAT of around 1290 to 1450. If you're looking for a small college that's pretty much well-rounded in everything, Trinity could be your spot. Plus, there's no application fee, so it's worth a shot. And at number 9, we have Texas Tech University in Lubbock. Texas Tech is pretty much the polar opposite of Trinity, with nearly 10 times the number of undergrads at 28,000. Texas Tech definitely has that big school atmosphere with competitive football and basketball teams, and it's rated a top 50 school for Greek life. Academically speaking, the most common majors are liberal arts, mechanical engineering, and business.
In business school, Kevin.
And I've personally known plenty of people who absolutely love it here. Plus, you're an hour and a half drive from Palo Duro Canyon, a beautiful place to go hike and explore. If you're trying to stick around campus, the Student Rec Center is known to be extra nice, with a climbing wall and pool included. To get into Tech, the average ACT is between a 22 and a 27, and the average SAT is between a 1070 and 1260, with the total acceptance rate being about 70%. If you want a big school atmosphere in Texas, Texas Tech could be your place. And next up at number 8, we have the University of Houston in Houston, Texas. One thing that UH is known for is its value. It's consistently rated a top 100 value college, and it's relatively cheap when it comes to tuition. The school is also ranked in the top 50 IT schools and the top 70 accounting schools.
What happens in accounting stays in accounting.
And the most common majors here are psychology, finance, and nutrition. UH is definitely known as a commuter school. About 85% of the student population commutes to school, so that's definitely something you should keep in mind. UH has pretty similar statistics to Texas Tech. The average ACT is between a 22 and a 27, and the average SAT is between a 1070 and a 1260. If you want to get your degree as cheaply as possible, and you don't mind most of your classmates being commuters, UH is a great option for you to go to college.
Houston, we have a problem.
And coming in hot at number 7, we have the University of Texas at Dallas. UTD is also one of those schools in Texas known for its value and strong academics. It has a top 10 IT school and a top 50 accounting school, so going to school here is no joke. The school is also known for its comp sci program, and it's one of the most common majors at UTD, along with biology and arts and emerging technology. And with 18,000 students, it's definitely a big school, but not insanely huge like some of the other Texas schools. You'll also be in Dallas, one of the biggest cities in the US, with tons of job opportunities and things to do. Whether you're a sports fan, a foodie, or a nature enthusiast, Dallas pretty much has everything you want as long as you have a car.
I love food and stuff.
To get in, the average ACT is between a 26 and a 33, and the average ACT is between a 1240 and 1460, with an acceptance rate of around 79%. UTD is definitely a school on the rise, and based on my research, I wouldn't be surprised if it continued to climb the ranking as one of the best schools in Texas for years to come. And at number 6, we have Texas Christian University, or TCU, in Fort Worth, Texas. This small Christian college is known for a variety of things, one being its beautiful campus. Most buildings are made with a golden brick color that shines as you walk around the school. And get this, TCU puts on a free concert for their students every year with big name acts. And academic wise, TCU is known for their nursing and teaching programs, as well as a growing business school with a top 30 entrepreneurship program. The school has a 13-to-1 student to faculty ratio, and students say it's pretty common to pass by professors who know you on a first name basis, which is pretty unique for a college experience. And TCU has plenty of competitive sports teams, so if you're into sports like football or basketball, you can definitely get your fix. You'll also be in Fort Worth, a growing city just outside of Dallas with plenty of things to do, like a modern art museum, a rodeo, and plenty of nature walks. To get into TCU, the average ACT is between a 25 and a 31, and an SAT between an 1150 and 1350, with an acceptance rate of around 47%. If you want that small college experience in a cool town like Fort Worth, TCU might just be your place. Okay, getting into the top 5 here with number 5, Baylor University in Waco, Texas. Okay, get this, Baylor has Dr. Pepper out, where every Tuesday they serve free Dr. Pepper ice cream floats.
Ice cream, ice cream.
I mean, I want to go here. And Baylor is definitely known for its medical program, and it's no surprise many undergrads major in nursing. Biology and accounting are also some of the other common undergrad majors, and there are about about 14,000 undergrads in total. And Baylor sits in Waco, a small town located right in the middle of Austin and Dallas. It's probably best known for Chip and Joanne, the stars of hit TV show Fixer Upper. It also has the second largest in-city park in the US with plenty of fun walking trails. To get into Baylor, you'll probably need an ACT between a 26 and 32, or an SAT score between a 1200 and 1380. There's about a 45% acceptance rate, so it's definitely competitive. But there's also no application fee, so why not give it a try? Overall, Baylor's another excellent Texas school, and many of my friends have gone here and absolutely loved it. And by the way, you can always subscribe to the free College Crown newsletter packed with tangible tips on how to choose the right college. I'll leave a link in the description where you can go subscribe now. And at number 4, we have Texas A&M in College Station, Texas. A&M is a big and widely recognized public school.
Sweet bros, Texas A&M!
Consistently ranked in the top 20 public schools in the country. Its engineering and business schools are some of the best out there, and both engineering and business are some of the most common majors. They also have an excellent agricultural school, and their mascot is, not surprisingly, the Aggie. Texas A&M is big on school spirit. They're famously known for many traditions, including the midnight yell where you practice the Aggie chants the night before a big football game. If you love school spirit, you will love A&M. Aggies are known to show a lot of pride in their school, and many wear big Aggie rings to show off their school to the world. And if an Aggie spots you wearing a ring, they'll almost certainly come up to you and start a conversation. I find that pretty awesome. The average ACT score of a student is between a 26 and a 31, and the average SAT is between an 1160 and a 1390, for a total acceptance rate of around 58%. At 48,000 students, Texas A&M's undergrads outnumber many cities. And if you like the big school atmosphere and want to be in Texas, A&M might just be the place you go to college. At number 3, we have Southern Methodist University, or SMU, in Dallas, Texas. Get this, each dorm at SMU is assigned a professor who holds events to make students feel at home. And the campus is known to be gorgeous with amazing buildings and facilities everywhere you look. And SMU has plenty of great academic options, and they're especially known for their business and engineering schools. So it's no surprise that finance, economics, and accounting are some of the most common majors.
Money, money, money.
The school is located in Highland Park, one of the richest neighborhoods in Dallas, and SMU definitely has a preppy vibe, and many students participate in Greek life. So if you like that kind of thing, SMU could be a great option. And career-wise, it's also nice to have a large city like Dallas in your backyard. And with so many different Fortune 500 companies like Southwest Airlines or Texas Instruments, you probably won't have a difficult time finding a job if you look hard enough. The average ACT score of an SMU student is between a 29 and a 33, and the average SAT is between a 1300 and a 1480. So it's definitely a competitive school. The acceptance rate is around a 47%, and there's about 6,500 undergrads that go there each year. And at number 2, we have my alma mater, the University of Texas at Austin. This school is considered by many to be a public Ivy, and it's known for its academics, with plenty of its programs ranked in the top 10 or 20 nationally. This includes their top-ranked business school, the Macomb School of Business. Other popular majors are engineering, computer science, and nursing.
I'm from Texas.
And UT is located in the heart of Austin, one of the fastest growing cities in the US. Pretty much every person and company seems to be moving to Austin, and there are plenty of opportunities for career. And as a student, you'll have plenty of entertainment options, like football and basketball, or you can just explore Austin for its great parks, food, and nightlife. Just like Texas A&M, UT is a massive public school with over 37,000 undergrads. And the average ACT varies pretty widely between a 27 and a 33, and the average SAT varies between a 1230 and a 1480, for a total acceptance rate of about 32%. If you're looking for a big school atmosphere with great academics and a growing city like Austin, UT is definitely a school worth applying to. And finally, at number 1, big drumroll please, we have Rice University in Houston, Texas. Rice is one of the premier academic institutions in the US, and with a 6-to-1 student-faculty ratio, you're gonna get as much academic attention as you could possibly want.
That's amazing.
Rice has a very strong medical influence, and many students major in biochemistry, which is a common pre-med major, with economics and chemical engineering following as some of the most common majors. The school is consistently ranked in the top quality of life schools, and it seems to have a reputation of work hard and play hard. You'll be located in Houston, a large city with pretty much anything you could think of: sports, food, nightlife, and just like Dallas, you kind of need a car if you want to get around. Getting into Rice is going to be difficult, with the average ACT between a 33 and a 35, and an SAT between a 1470 and 1570, and a total acceptance rate of 9%. With only 4,000 undergrads, Rice is a perfect fit if you're looking for a small and prestigious school. So I'm curious, where do you want to go to school? And what video should I make next? Let me know down in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to my newsletter. I'm Jake with College Crown. I'll see you next time.